Hola, my name is Jason Wagner, owner of West Coast Global Insurance Services. This informative video will provide you 11 tips you must follow when involved in an auto accident in Mexico. And this video starts now. The Mexican Traffic Safety Research Center reports that Mexico registers 4 million car accidents every year, and the total cost of accidents reaches over $10 billion annually. If you are involved in an accident in Mexico and no one is injured, it is always best to be prepared for the situation at hand. Discussed here are 11 essential tips that will help you at the scene of the accident and also during the claim process. The laws and protocols when dealing with accidents in Mexico are different from other countries, and to understand these laws and protocols will only help you so you are better prepared. To avoid potential problems in the event of a car accident, having an active Mexican car insurance policy in hand is your first line of defense and will help you keep protected from the unexpected. Having the proper insurance will help you deal with serious legal and financial consequences and will offer support when you need it the most. Let's get started now with 11 tips you must follow when dealing with a car accident in Mexico. Tip 1. Stay calm and focused. The first and most crucial action for you to consider is to stay calm and focused by protecting yourself, your family, third parties, and your property. Immediately after an accident, there will be many emotions to manage. However, it is highly recommended to remain as calm as possible and tend to any personal injuries you or your passengers may have sustained. Regardless if you feel the accident is minor or major, you must never leave the scene of the accident. Tip 2. Document. Take photos and videos of the damage sustained to your vehicle and all other vehicles involved in the accident from multiple angles. Documenting any and all damage close up and from afar of the entire scene is highly recommended. You can imagine that there will be a lot going on at this time, and collecting photos and videos will help tell the story of the accident at a later time. Also, taking photos and video of the other vehicle's license plates, Mexico insurance policies, and driver's licenses are the fastest and easiest way to build your digital claim file. Also, if you or your passengers have sustained any injuries, be sure to document this just the same. Tip 3. Call for help. Dial 911, the emergency hotline in Mexico, and make sure they send out medical help to tend to anyone with severe injuries and the police to make a police report. Remember that the accident report is vital for you to file a claim to your Mexico insurance provider. Tip 4. Ready the essential. Prepare your essential identification documents to present to the police when they arrive at the scene. These include your passport, visa, driver's license, valid registration, and an active Mexican car insurance policy. Tip 5. Call your insurance provider and report your claim. You are required to report your claim to your Mexico insurance carrier from Mexico and before you return to the United States. Failure to report your claim before returning to the United States will result in your claim being denied, as this is a requirement in the terms and conditions of your Mexico car insurance policy. I always recommend to my clients to call their Mexican car insurance provider as soon as possible and report the accident and file their formal claim. Request legal aid and a field adjuster to come to the scene of the accident for assistance when dealing with Mexican authorities. Tip 6. Avoid going to jail. In Mexico, you're guilty until proven innocent. Kind of scary if you're from the United States or Canada and not used to these types of Mexican laws. All involved in the accident will be taken into custody to identify who caused the accident and to make sure that that person at fault is capable to cover the expenses of the damages. If you have a valid and active Mexican car insurance policy, then feel assured that you have legal bond included and have met the requirements of Mexican law. Although there is no guarantee that the local officials will not detain you, knowing you have a Mexican car insurance policy issued by West Coast Global Insurance Services will assure you have a reputable Mexican insurance carrier providing coverage and protection for your financial responsibility. Tip 7. Don't sign anything. If you're handed any document at the scene of the accident and forced or asked to sign, do not sign this agreement without knowing 100% what you are signing. Signing a settlement agreement or accepting payment from anyone involved in the accident will void your Mexican insurance policy. We strongly recommend consulting with your field adjuster assigned from the insurance company before you sign anything. You do not want to regret making a decision that may result in your claim being denied because you entered into an agreement which forces the Mexican insurance company from being able to be involved any further in the claim. Tip 8. Know the risk. Remember that driving in Mexico without car insurance is illegal and plain and simple, not a good idea. Additionally, there is a good chance you will land yourself in jail if you're unfortunately involved in an accident. However, with an active, authorized Mexican car insurance policy, you'll be protected from the unexpected and have the financial and legal strength of an A-rated Mexican car insurance carrier by your side, providing you peace of mind. Tip 9. Know your policy. Not every Mexican car insurance policy is written the same. Did you know that a US and Canadian vehicle is not insured on the same type of policy that a Mexico registered vehicle is secured on? If after a claim you find out that your vehicle is written on the incorrect type of policy, created for the registration type of your vehicle, your claim will be denied for not having the correct coverage. Did you know that all nationalities are not allowed to drive all vehicle registration types in Mexico? The terms and conditions of some Mexico auto insurance policies exclude certain nationalities from driving named vehicles under that car insurance policy program. Contact our office if you have any questions about who can legally drive your insured vehicle in Mexico. Tip 10. Permission to drive your vehicle. If you decide to hand your car keys over to a friend to drive your vehicle, it is essential to know that you are now handing over the insurability and decision-making of your vehicle to that person. This means that if your vehicle is in an accident and your friend negotiates to have your vehicle fixed by a third party, then this will void your Mexico auto insurance policy. This person can negotiate on your behalf due to you permitting them to drive your vehicle. They now become the insured on the vehicle. Please note, as mentioned previously in the Know Your Policy section, that some Mexico auto insurance policies written for US and Canadian vehicles do not extend protection for Mexican nationals when driving under these insurance policies. Tip 11. Ask your agent. If you have any questions about your Mexican auto insurance policy, ask your licensed insurance agent to provide you details that you're asking for. Request a copy of the policy terms and conditions, which should be provided to you in Spanish and a courtesy copy in English. Please note that the Spanish written policy conditions will always prevail in Mexico. You never know when an accident may occur. Be smart when driving in Mexico and plan ahead by contacting West Coast Global Insurance Services for all your insurance needs. Purchasing Mexican car insurance has never been easier with our Quote and Apply online platform. Quote up to 5 Mexico car insurance carriers at the same time with easy deductible options, policies in English, and the ability to buy and print your policy online securely in just a few easy steps. Fast and secure with the most competitive pricing in all of Mexico. Are you protected from the unexpected when driving your vehicle in Mexico? Contact West Coast Global Insurance Services today for all your insurance needs.